Oh no, that was it. I can't give you the name of the play, but I don't think we have a name for it. It's just like, it was drawn up for me to, go make something happen. And coach, that's one thing we love about this team. We all trust each other. We all put trust in one another. And coach and my teammates trusted me to go out there and make that play, and I was just lucky enough for the ball to bounce my way.
You were supposed to get the ball that deep in the backcourt and dribble it all the way?
Yeah, because with 7 seconds, that's a long time in the grand scheme of things. They're obviously not just going to let you, walk the ball up the court. You don't want to launch the ball down the court, so someone has to go get it. And we were expecting some pressure, so that was probably the best way to get the ball in my hands was just for me to go get it. Yeah.
How did you guys change how you dealt with the on-ball pressure in the post from the Husky defenders in the first versus second half?
That's a good question. Jesus. Well, credit to Northeastern for they played a tremendous game on both sides of the ball. I think the biggest thing was just our guards making themselves available when we got the ball in the post. Backdoor cuts, getting into open spots for us to see them, us to get them the ball, and also just, being a little more aggressive when we got the ball in the post. I don't know what me and Andy shot. I'm sure it wasn't great, but just being aggressive like that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Makes them make a decision: are they going to come help or are they going to stay out the shooters? And applying that kind of pressure was probably the biggest change from the first to second half. We weren't as aggressive getting to the rim, settling for long shots, jump hooks 15 feet away from the basket. But that was the biggest thing for us, was getting into their bodies, making them make a decision, and it paid off for us.
Speaking of changes from the first half, Roland for them had 16 in the first half. You guys held them to 2 in the second half on 1 of 4 shooting. The coach, did you guys stress that?
Yeah, there was no change, schematically. Huge credit to Luke Lowy, probably one of the best on-ball defenders I've ever seen in my life. And it was just him on top of just like a group of guys out there who was, just determined to stop him. Jordan Rowland, just a dynamic scorer, scores the ball in a bunch of ways. That was just one of the biggest things for us, is just making him uncomfortable and having a crowded floor when he did get the ball in space, making him, get that ball out, make the secondary guys beat us.
When you have been more, it seems anyway, more aggressive offensively the last few games, any reason why? Are you just feeling more confident?
There's nothing specific. Like Nate said, we all have trust in each other. We all believe in each other, and I feel that from the guys. I feel that from the coaching staff, and so there's different games where I find myself in different opportunities to take more shots and be more aggressive. Today was definitely one of those games. But at the end of the day, I'm not out there hunting for my own shot or anything. I'm just trying to play within the flow of the game and taking what comes to me.
You guys had to overcome field goal difficulties, especially from 3 for the majority of the game. What did Coach Fisher say to you guys? What did you say to each other to kind of keep the spirits up, keep the motivation despite shooting pretty poorly?
I'll go first. The biggest thing Coach stressed for us was we were getting the shots that we wanted for the most part. Shots around the basket, kick out threes, straight line drives to the basket. We were getting the shots we wanted, and he said, the ball's not going to always fall. Basketball's a very imperfect game. You're going to make some, you're going to miss most, usually. Biggest thing is just sticking to what we do, sticking to our guns, continuously getting those good shots, and, they're going to fall eventually. That's just the way the game goes.
Yeah, Coach talks about, never getting too high or too low. We just, that's like our big thing, is just trying to stay even keel. And, the shots, didn't go in for the most part today, but that means, we had to, play better on the defensive end of the floor, and I think we did that. And there's going to be games where the ball doesn't go in, and you just got to, kind of grind it out defensively, and that's what we did today.
You've had to go against Max Borsico now for 2 games. What sort of challenges does he present, and what sort of advantage do you want to try to take when you get him on the block?
Well, huge credit to Max. He's been here. We've been in college the same amount of time. He's been, riddled with injuries, but he's a tremendous player, even better person on the court, off the court. He's probably one of the hardest workers I've met. He's deceptively strong, for a 6'6", 211, 212. He's a lot stronger than he appears on paper. And that's probably one of the biggest, his physicality and his quickness, being that size, being the size of a guard with the strength of a big, really grants him, some upside on the defensive end, playing against guys like me who play, a little more inside out. And then as far as, advantages, I try to, take advantage of. He's 212, I'm 250. So That's just a size differential, huh?
So that's generous.
Yeah, 250-ish, like. So I just try to take advantage of that size, getting the ball as close as I can to the basket. And he did a tremendous job today of pressuring our bigs, making us catch the ball where we didn't want it, when there were plays drawn up for us to get on the block, sitting down, forcing us to where we didn't want to catch the ball. And, like I said earlier, just that aggressiveness in the second half I'm not going to let him, push me around, just standing my ground, getting where I wanted to get on the floor, and, getting the shots I wanted.
Nate, you could probably, in your 4 years here, or the 3 years before, could have counted on one hand the number of games you won, scoring 60 points and making 2 3-pointers in the game. Is this just a different style team than the previous ones you had, and you can win games like that?
Yeah, absolutely. The teams I've played with in the past, amazing teams, statistical powerhouses. But yeah, there's just a different aura about this team. I'm sure Quinn can attest to it for where he was here last year. There's just a different feel about us. The camaraderie on both sides of the floor, the willingness to do, the gritty things, the little things well, is something that we, as a whole, family, have really prided ourselves on. And like he said, not getting too high, not getting too low, just coming in every day, putting your hard hat on, and getting ready to work. That's probably the biggest thing that's translated for us. We just go out, we play like we have nothing to lose. So that's probably the biggest change for us. And yeah, I had no idea we only made 2 3. It's awful. It's pretty funny though.